This is The Extra Point, an Arizona's Family Originals podcast, sponsored by your Phoenix Suns.
Well, it's been one incredible championship run after another for Valley sports teams. Phoenix Rising will play for the USL Championship in Charleston, South Carolina. Let's check in with Team President Bobby Dulle now on The Extra Point, and congratulations. I mean, this run seemed to come out of nowhere with the way the team finished the regular season. How much fun has this been?
Oh, it's been fantastic. Obviously, peaking at the right time right now. We've had 3 really tough games on the road, starting in San Diego in a great environment, great matchup, entertaining. We scored in the last minute of that game, and we're able to travel up to Orange County the following weekend, and again in extra time scored a fantastic goal. And then this past weekend up in Sacramento, the #1 team in front of a sold-out crowd, another great environment, a great opponent. And we're able to come back in the last 10 minutes of the game and find a winner really late. So just the testament to the guys. It's really about them believing in the process that Juan Guerra, our head coach, has laid out, and just seeing how hard they work. And everyone on that roster has come up and had a big moment thus far in the postseason. And we're excited to be traveling down to Charleston next weekend.
What has the roller coaster of emotions been like for you this season, especially given that, 5 straight losses to end the regular season?
Yeah, it was an up and down, right? And obviously it's a process. You know, the offseason that we had a new coaching staff, 21 new players, 15 different countries represented. There's a lot of new parts, not to mention the new facility, the new location. We were training at a different location in the preseason and into the regular season. So it was a lot of change this past offseason, and a testament to the front office, the ownership group, to making sure that we continue to invest in the product on the field, off the field with the stadium relocation. So we knew there were going to be some highs and we knew there were going to be some lows. The expectations never changed for Phoenix Rising. It's about winning trophies. And I know we fell short the last couple of years, didn't make the playoffs for the first time in our history last year. But to be able to rebound and respond and stay the course and bring everyone together, and these last 3 weeks have been really fantastic. And I think we knew this group was capable of it. And it just took a little bit longer than we'd wanted to, but really proud of the guys for sticking with it, for believing in themselves and staying together. I think you see that in each of these matches where we've really stayed together in tough environments, and different guys have had to step up, and it's been really fun. It hasn't been great for the hairline, but it's been fantastic for the fans and the energy and the content that's come out of these last couple weekends.
That's all right. That's happening to me up too. Grass doesn't grow on a busy street. When it comes to just the fan support, you saw the fans waiting for the team at the airport. What has that meant to you, especially given the change in locations this year and seeing the way that fans showed up for you? And I guess as a second question to that, how quickly did tickets sell out from a Rising perspective for this championship?
Yeah, we have the best fans in the league, no question. They have supported us. As I mentioned last year, it was a challenging year, didn't make the playoffs. Everything hasn't been smooth this year on the field. And for our fans, they continue to support us. And it really means a lot to us that we're able to give back to them. And you see the traveling support that we've had this offseason in these last 3 weeks. We truly have the best fans. And so you look at being able to do that and celebrate with them and celebrate a trophy last weekend. It was a memory I won't forget. And now we were able to get our hands on a couple hundred tickets pretty quickly from Charleston this afternoon, and those went on, and we quickly had to shut the link down because the demand was there. So I haven't even shared that with the team yet. I know that they're going to be excited when they get to Charleston and have that support with them, and with the friends and family that are joining our players, with the front office that our ownership group is sending down there. And then you couple that with the best fans in the league. Our boys are going to have a nice little fan base down there in Charleston.
Emil Cuello, where did he come from?
Man, he's cut from the same cloth as guys like Joey Calistri in the past, coming up clutch. I mean, that guy is an unbelievable guy. You look at through the course of this season, games where he wasn't in our 18, didn't dress. You see him in the postseason. He hasn't been starting, and he's always ready, just like many of the guys. And he's got an absolute hammer of a left foot. And I think if the fans in Sacramento didn't learn that from his time there, or see that in the match winner he hit in Orange County, they sure as heck saw it when 12,000 of them were quieted and then started exiting the venue there in the last minute of the game when he hit something from about 35 yards out in the back of that net, and that place went dead silent. And that was a pretty cool feeling, being one of a Phoenix Rising fan and the team to celebrate together. So he's an unbelievable person, first and foremost. Couldn't happen to a better guy. The team is rallied around him, and supported him. He's had some tough injuries along the way, and to see him be able to do that twice now has been pretty special. And we're fortunate he's on our team.
When it comes to Juan Guerra and his vision and his coaching approach, going back to hiring him, what was the thought there that he would bring to this team? How quickly did you feel like he could get the organization back to a championship level? And how did each game this year prepare Rising to make this run?
Yeah, first and foremost, like Emmy, like all of our players, like the individuals we like to recruit to work for Phoenix Rising, to play for Phoenix Rising, got to be a good person. And Juan is a fantastic person, a great family guy. His wife and kids have been on the road with us most of the games this year. Every one of the postseason matches, he's an unbelievable person, and he understands the bigger picture, right? He knows what this organization's expectations are. He knew he's a young coach that had relatively little experience as a head coach, but he has a huge passion for this organization and for our fan base. And when we had the opportunity to bring him in here to lead the team, we have so much belief in him as a person. And you can see that in the style of play, that the players he wants to recruit to fit in his system. It's very defined. The other teams know how we're going to play. They know how we're going to line up. There's not many secrets. And I think his growth throughout this season has been fantastic. The belief in him has never wavered, whether that's from myself, ownership, the players themselves. And you see that coming through here, even when we were going down games. I think that belief is something he's been able to keep day in and day out through a long season, through some uncertainty with where we're training in the preseason, to being on the road for a few weeks, to having some rough patches. He doesn't get too high, doesn't get too low. And that's the type of leader you need through a long season, through a challenging season. And so proud of him and his growth. You see some of the decisions he's made at halftime, late in game, bringing subs on. He's pushing the right buttons right now, and he deserves every bit of it. He puts so much time into this and cares so deeply about the success of this organization, and truly puts the players first each and every day. And the players are giving back to him, and everyone is rowing the boat the same direction. And I think we're fortunate to have him leading the team on the field, and he's very excited about the opportunity to win another trophy. We've now won 4 in the last 6 years, and we're excited to put another one hopefully in the trophy case here this weekend.
And how does a run like this help Rising with its footing here in the community, to bring the community together like this and rally around a championship run?
Yeah, no, I think anytime, the games are more exciting, playoffs, they're dramatic, and you saw we were huge fans and supporters, and love to see the energy around this town with the Diamondbacks. Go back to the Suns last year, the last couple of years. It's so good to see. Winning helps. It helps, right? And so for us to have a chance to be like the Suns, be like the Diamondbacks, and continue to make runs in the playoffs and bring some energy. It brings people together and unifies people. And so I think we're going to capitalize on this. We're going to build on this energy as an organization, and hopefully that translates into a strong 2024. We obviously have some unfinished business here in 2023, but winning's great, right? And so it's our goal to be number one, to win on the field, win off the field, and really just continue to generate more fans here in the Valley. We're only 7 years old as an organization, and for us, we feel there's so many people that still haven't experienced Phoenix Rising firsthand. So on Sunday night, they can turn on the television and catch us and see us in a really good environment down in Charleston, and an opportunity to win a trophy for all of Arizona.
Have you thought about what it would be like hoisting a championship banner to the top of the stadium? I don't know where you put your championship banners at 38th Street in Washington, but to see that and have that ceremony and know you're the champions.
Yeah, of course, it's what you set out for every year, is to be that last team standing, and now this is our third time in the last 6 years. Our last final was taken away from us with COVID. We fell short in Louisville back in 2018, and Didier Drogba's last game. So this is an opportunity. I mean, we wouldn't be in this position without all of those players and people in the front office and coaches that have been here before us that have helped set the bar and allow us to attract the fans, to attract the support from the corporate community, to attract the players that are currently on this roster. They laid the foundation for Phoenix Rising is what it is today. So this is for everyone that's ever been associated with the club, that's ever worked for the club, that's ever supported the club, and we feel that support each and every day, and we're going to go out and try to reward that. And if we're fortunate enough to be on the right side of it come Sunday evening, and we get a chance to celebrate with our fans at some point here in the off season, at the beginning of next season, and raise a championship banner, it's going to be very gratifying. But I can tell you, the moment that game ends, we're going to keep striving to win more trophies. So we're really excited. It's an opportunity to win a trophy. It's an opportunity to kind of validate all the change, all the turnover, all the decisions that have been made this past year. And we're going to go out and give it everything we have.
Well, good luck. Thanks for building something special here in the Valley of the Sun. And we hope to be talking to you next, holding a championship trophy.
Thank you for having me.
This is The Extra Point, an Arizona's Family Originals podcast, sponsored by your Phoenix Suns.